5 days after, the bodies keep coming, and they're not finished yet. Divers at the wreck have spoken of the horror of their work. The bodies of dozens, some with arms stretched out as if in a plea for help, are crammed into the hull of the boat that they thought was taking them to a better life. On Lampedusa, this is a familiar story. For years it's been the landing point of choice for thousands, putting a strain on this island and this country. Tomorrow the European Commission's President Barroso arrives here. They've already prepared their message.
We will ask Barroso for measures that will prevent these journeys of hope. It is just not possible that Europe continues to accept that these people enter Europe in this horrendous fashion. And so we will ask him for new policies on asylum.
In Luxembourg, EU ministers and politicians pledged, certainly in vain, that this will never happen again.
I have proposed from the Commission side that we deploy a Frontex search and rescue operation, a wide operation that will cover the whole Mediterranean from Spain to Cyprus, in order to be able to prevent future catastrophes and save more lives. And I've asked Member States to give their political support and also make available the necessary resources.
That will take money and commitment, at a time when Europe is reluctant to spend more. Some spoke of the need for a wider policy to combat illegal migration.
We need to cooperate with countries in Africa to tackle these human traffickers. What's going on there? It's unbelievable. The human traffickers in Africa lure people with promises. They take all their money and then send them on these unbelievably unsafe boats across the Mediterranean. That can't carry on happening.
But the problem is also one of poverty and violence driving people towards Europe. Overnight, the Italian Coast Guard says it rescued 72 more migrants from Iraq, Afghanistan and Syria. The EU has agreements with countries like Morocco to improve access to Europe for legal migrants while clamping down on illegal entry, stopping the problem before it gets to this stage. On Lampedusa, they know that ultimately Europe cannot stop people coming. Even this dusty outcrop of rock in the middle of the Mediterranean seems like a better life to millions. Matthew Price, BBC News, Brussels.